what's the best thing about dog mushing?
It's gorgeous. It's so pretty.
Hi, my name's Mark Ibsen. We're mushing. We run Last Chance Kennels. These are our dogs. This is Judy.
Hi.
There's Robin back there. Hi, Robin. Look, Robin's gonna need a little more dog power, but that's okay.
How many do we have?
Let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 12 dogs on here. 2 of them don't have harnesses, but... All right, that's it. That's it. Pull it. Trot, trot. There you go. Trot, trot, trot. That's it. So we got 3 new dogs. This one on the... So the dogs closest to you are the wheel dogs. Okay. The dogs in front are the lead dogs.
Okay.
The dogs right behind the front dogs are swing dogs.
All right.
Okay, and then everybody else is team dogs. So we don't have those other positions named.
How come some are bigger?
Well, Blizzard came from the Humane Society, so she's the biggest dog. And she's got a great big powerful beefy dog, but she doesn't have distance in her. And then everybody else is about the same size, and it's just like people. Short, tall, thin, muscular. The dogs range between 40 and 55 pounds. Blizzard's about 70. This other one on the wheel is Luna. She came from the Humane Society. And look how she pulls. Isn't she amazing? But she just doesn't have any distance to her. She's a sprint dog. And she has a seizure disorder now, so she's kind of out of it for competition. Good dog.
Patches looks like she has something else in her.
Oh, they've all got something else in her. And so do you and I. These dogs are bred for speed, not for coat. So you get a fast dog, you don't care what color they are because they're going to be a blur anyway, right? Now, Blizzard I got from the Humane Society because her name was Blizzard. And I thought she might have some sled dog in her. But it turns out she is a purebred Akbash.
Oh,
and
sure.
It is a Turkish shepherd dog. Yeah. So she's really a guard dog. So she's kind of willing to pull, but not born to pull. So she went through our training season and really didn't make it on the team. But she's good for 40 or 50 miles, but just not.
40 or 50 miles is a sprint?
Yeah. Yeah, the races we're doing are 350 miles. And she just didn't make it at the speeds we were going. It was just too much for her. And you can see she's a bigger, stronger dog, so she just doesn't have the necessary speed. I'm going to give you the camera back. We're still, but actually, females are a little bit better behaved. But there isn't really any... The key thing is that the males get fixed. So Gabe is not fixed. I just got him. And Rocket's not fixed. I just got. So those are two new ones. And Gallop isn't fixed.
Where's Gallop?
Gallop's this black one that's kind of low, hopping a little bit. I called him Gabe earlier.
Okay.
Gabe's the one with the ear missing. In front of the vortex there, in front of the blizzard.
How does ear get missing?
I don't know. He's not saying. It's a source of embarrassment.
I noticed they sped up a little in the little bit deeper snow.
Uh-huh. You know, they'll pick up a scent, or they'll, somebody will just get a wild hair, and when one dog gets it, the other, it's really pretty contagious.
What happens if a deer crosses their path?
They don't really care. And they've just been trained that way. I mean, they know that. When they're pups and they're, first getting in a harness, then they get to learn that stuff. The adults teach them, and it's never amounted to much of a problem. If they get the scent of game, they will perk up and they'll run faster just because they'll get more energetic.
Blizzard does seem a little more distracted.
Yeah, Blizzard's really interested in what's around her, and she's a guard dog, so she's looking for cues. Whereas a sled dog just wants to run, head down, running. They're not looking for game or intruders or sheep to herd.
What about other dogs if they were to come across them?
That happens sometimes, and I get out my alpha voice, and then I'll hook the team down and get between them and another dog. Or I'll, it kind of all depends on the circumstance. We may just blow right on by that other dog if we got enough speed. If the other dog's aggressive, I'll let my guys teach him a lesson. Most dogs will not take on a dozen dogs. So most dogs we come across will see that that's just more than we want to mess with. They'll just move on. They'll bark and they'll snarl, but they won't get close enough for dog piling. Moose are in trouble.
Yeah. Maybe I should keep recording. I was going to stop for a minute.
Dog mushers have gotten into moose before.
Okay,
and,
say the moose.
Okay, here we go. There you go. That's my Krause dog, and Goldie, and right behind Goldie is Jill. That's okay. And then that dog way out there is my lab, Tizzy. Excellent. And there's Elena and Darker, and I think that's Gnome, or is it Mala? Can't tell. Okay, and then these dogs from the back are Luna and, he's my new dog. Let's see. I think that's Sarah. Oh, shit, Sarah, yes. I can tell that that's a female now. And then Gabe is the black dog. And next to Gabe would be either Mala or Gnome. Then there's Blizzard. All right, trot, trot. That's it, trot. That's it. And then next to Blizzard is Vortex. In front of Vortex is Gabe. Next to Gabe is Patches. And Patches is small, you're right. Patches is young, and she's going to fill out a little bit. And in front of Vortex is Rocket, I guess. Yeah, that's another new one. And then Noel in front of that one. And then the two leaders are Jack, who's Jill's brother, of course, and Ariel. All right, trot. That's it. Cool.
There you guys are. Oh, what a good bunch of puppies. Yeah, Krause girl. Yeah.
Okay, so there are mushers who've lost their teams, mushers who haven't lost their teams and have yet to lose their team, and mushers who are losing their teams right now. That's the only category there is.
Where?
They've lost their team, they're gonna lose their team, or they're losing their team right now.
Okay, good.
And you are now
I'm
an official.
indoctrinated.
You're an official musher now. Well done. Okay, hold your team, and we'll take off and get out of your way. Alrighty. This dog needs to go over there.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, back in the hooch, girl. Thank you for popping out in time.
No problem. It was a little, but I did it. Okay. We're good.
That is true. We are good. We're better than we think we are at all times. Okay. You want to hook that on your handlebar? Okay, here's Donaldson's place. It's called Connor's Camp.
What
Doesn't look so bad. They were grieving because of the loss of all the timber, but opened it up a lot.
What does it do there?
This used to be a stage stop on the way from Helena to Deer Lodge. So there was up where we turned around is a straight shot over the divide into Deer Lodge. And so it's a private inholding. And Paul Donaldson is a physician who was a family doctor in Helena for many years and a good friend of mine. And we've come up here lots of times and spent an evening with the dogs and going in their nice warm cabin, and it's great fun. And I'm inspired to do it for spring break. Come up here now that I know there's snow.
Luna's got her own thing going.
Yep, she'll get that straight. She's gonna have to get on the other side or coax Sarah over there, but Sarah's not gonna go. Fix it, Luna. You can do it. That's the other thing about Luna. In addition to having a seizure disorder, she's kind of a Winnie the Pooh kind of dog. Luna, are you a dog with very little brain? A.A. Milne definitely had it about dogs and animals and their personalities.
They're amazing. I can't imagine a life without a dog.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen that internet YouTube video by Wendy Francisco about God and dog?
I don't think so.
Oh, I got to turn you on to that. Basically, of course, dog is God spelled backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful song about how the dog and God are a lot alike. We transgress, and both of them forgive us in their own way.